from going one-on-one with his coach in the main event on Memphis Wrestling Stars of Tomorrow. Before you enter the squared circle for the first time, tell us what's on your mind.
There's a lot on my mind. Last week, Coach Derek slapped me in the face, but tonight, I'm slapping back.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's ready! Big John Dalton, baby!
Whoop that trick! Whoop that trick! Whoop that trick! Whoop! 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 Whoop!
Welcome to another exciting edition of Memphis Wrestling. I am Dustin Starr, joined alongside the one and only voice of the Memphis Grizzlies, Pete Pranica. Welcome back, Pete.
Great to be here. Very hard to find an open date in my schedule, but when I did, I wanted to be here. This is going to be an outstanding card. The Trios Tournament, fantastic action on tap.
NBA season just kicked off or just tipped off, so you are super duper busy. We're glad that you're here because today, we're kicking off our Memphis Trios Tournament. We're going to find out who the best three on a team are right here on Memphis Wrestling.
It's all about teamwork.
In the main event, Hollywood Click head-to-head with Team Wrestle Center. But speaking of Trios action, let's not waste any more time, Pete. Let's head to the ring.
Why don't you shut up, you downtrodden degenerates? I know you like to cheer for the mediocre instead of the excellence that you see in front of you. But you know, last time we came out and we did exactly what we intended to do. That was send a message and refocus that spotlight where it needs to be, and that's on the hot shots. You know, that greenhorn loser came out here to save his little buddies. He had no business. And we're gonna show him today if y'all are feeling lucky, why don't you come out here and test your luck and you'll see your place in the pecking order.
Meeting of the minds. Oh. Yes, sir! Both men go down once again. Adamas Vane coming after Jason Dredd and Justin Klein. That's right, you guys better run. What are we doing here? Double team maneuver. Power bomb neck breaker combo. And that's it.
The following contest is our
Here we
opening bout,
go.
set for one fall, and is a Memphis Trios Tournament match. Making their way to the ring, the Hot Shots.
The Hot Shots, Ethan Ross and Brandon Savage, led by Coach Justin Klein. And just by looking at them, Pete, I don't think you've seen these guys live just yet, but what's your first impression?
I hope they have more talent in the ring than just popping their collars. Very, an interesting fashion statement as well. Certainly untraditional wrestling attire.
Absolutely. They have their collars popped, their polos, and of course the visors. And that's gotten them in a lot of trouble. And this is Memphis Trios action. And you can see that they don't have Jason Dredd with them. Justin Klein said he was just a pledge. So I don't know who the third man on the team is, but apparently it looks like it might be Justin Klein.
Wow, player coach, wrestler coach.
Not a good idea. Wait till you see their opponents.
I'm loved by
Here
a few,
comes trouble.
hated by many,
And introducing next,
but
their
respected
opponents.
by all.
It's the
Here
team
comes
of
trouble.
Mr.
That's the
Chris
understatement
and
of this or
Simon,
any other year.
The reigning Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Posse, and the Memphis Wrestling Heritage Champion, the Genetic Nightmare, Mike Anthony.
You want to talk about a dream team. I don't know if there's been a meaner, more fierce and intimidating trio team than what we have right here. The Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions, of course, cheated to get the titles back from Memphis Muscle, tagging up with the Genetic Nightmare, Memphis Heritage Champion, Mike Anthony.
I'm almost tempted to say I feel sorry for the Hot Shots, but then again, nah.
They might deserve it.
They might deserve it.
Doesn't look good for the Hot Shots. There's the champs, though. And this year's Trios Tournament is a little bit interesting. This year, just like last year, but in a different fashion, the finals will be decided in a triple threat trios match to see who wins the rings. So what that means is that if the Nightmare Posse are victorious and Team Memphis Muscle are victorious, we will have no choice but to see Mike Anthony on one side of the ring and the Gun Show on the other. And the bell finally rings, but the Hot Shots have jumpstart the match, of course. And I don't blame them for that. They need all the advantage they can get here against the Posse and Mike Anthony.
They do.
Look at this.
Wow, triple team.
Big punch to the midsection. Oh, but wait a second. They forgot about the Posse on the floor.
Oh, into the ring post.
Into the wall.
Uh-oh.
Wait
Stairs.
a second. Oh, my goodness.
The Posse absolutely relentless and without mercy, and the Hot Shots.
Look who's all alone in the ring, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd be leaving a little
wanna
faster
get out of
if I
there.
was him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wait a second.
Oh, here comes Mike Anthony.
Over the top. Suicide dive over the top rope to the floor. Mike Anthony ready for trios action today. And he better be, because the Gun Show has his sights set on him after costing him the Memphis Wrestling Tag Championships. And now look who's in the ring all by themselves.
3-on-1.
And I love to see it, Pete. Got him by the hands. Genetic Dream looks like he kicked him in the gut. And that's it. Easy pinfall for the Nightmare Posse.
Your winners, the Posse
And Mike Anthony
Anthony.
reminded everybody, do not get in the ring with me.
What a victory, fans. Let's take a look back at the instant replay. It did not take long for the Nightmare Posse to come out victorious. And on the other side of this break, we're going to hear from the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions and the Memphis Heritage Champion. Stay with us.
Memphis Wrestling is ready for the holidays. Hardcore holidays. Sunday, December 4th, we celebrate hardcore holidays with ECW legend Tommy Dreamer. Saturday, December 17th is our annual Grind City Rumble, where it's every man and woman for themselves. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
You're helping her study for a geography test. When a burger with steak, butter, and bacon sounds like the best, she's about to find out you can't read a map. Hey, Sonic steak, butter, bacon, cheeseburger.
Sonic.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Is your roof suffering from wind and storm damage? Call Anthony, your insurance specialist at Southern Roofing and Renovations. He'll do the fighting for you. 901-672-1292. Tommy Dreamer is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Memphis Wrestling and welcome back to ringside, where I am standing with the winners of the first Memphis Trios Tournament match, Tag Team Champions, the Posse, and the Memphis Heritage Champion, Mike Anthony. Guys, make it quick.
Big Swole, Brett Michaels. Look what we found.
Mike Anthony, if Team Memphis Muscle wins their trios match, you guys will be on the opposite sides in the finals.
Shut up, Dustin. It's like this. This trios tournament, the first one, I won. I'm the first trios tournament champion. Second trios tournament, same agenda. Brett, I'm the champion, but my hunt is for you. I pray to God above that you, Memphis Muscle, and whoever's dumb enough to tag with you two idiots, I dare you, and you find out why Mike Anthony is loved by few, hated by many, dared by absolutely none, because the genetic posse are respected by all.
And more action when we return. Careful what you wish for, Mike. You just might get it. We'll be back.
So I've been doing a lot of thinking. Months have passed. Aaron, the night I win the title, that's the night you turn your back on me. And I can't think of anything it could be but jealousy. If you want to go back years ago, we grew up in the same area. 2 young 13-year-old kids trying to make a name in the business. You came second. Jealousy. Like I said again, I win this title, you turn your back on me. Jealousy. But I'm gonna let you know something. Jealousy is an ugly disease, and you will find that out next week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Goddess. From Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 212 pounds, the new beginning, Jason Genesis.
Welcome back to ringside. Jason Genesis and Goddess have definitely made their presence felt here in Memphis Wrestling, but they've gotten themselves in a little bit of trouble with Trace Lee Hunt, the true American, and the American baddie, Miss Maddie. We're going to see her in just a moment.
You don't want to mess with Maddie. I've seen some of the training footage. She's dynamite, and I think Goddess may have gone a little overboard.
Yeah, might have bitten off a little more than she can chew.
And introducing next his opponent, accompanied by Maddie the American Betty, from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 230 pounds of American muscle. He is the true American, Trace Lee Hunt.
Welcome to Memphis Wrestling. Maddie, the American baddie, made her presence felt several weeks back. We have been super busy here on Memphis Wrestling with everything from Stars of Tomorrow, Halloween Spooktacular, and now here we are, Maddie, the American baddie, in the corner of Trace Lee Hunt. And meanwhile, on the other side, to even it out, we've got Jason Genesis with Goddess in his corner. Now, this is not a tag team match. And look out. He ducked that? I can't believe it. He actually ducked that. It's not a tag team match, but the ladies are in their respective corners, just in case.
Would not surprise me if there is a subplot between these two ladies.
Big belly-to-back suplex. Trace Lee Hunt, a fan favorite here. He served his country in the military. He serves his community as a firefighter, and now he's serving the fans of Memphis Wrestling. And look at Goddess. Even with Maddie on the other side, still grabs the foot to trip Trace, giving Jason Genesis the advantage.
On Genesis with a kick and a cover.
Lots of bad blood between these two in the ring. And we saw, again, several weeks back, Maddie getting physical with Goddess. Oh!
Turnabout is fair play.
Absolutely. Maddie says, I didn't do anything. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Better watch out because Trace is standing behind you.
Backbreaker.
Down goes Jason Genesis. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, and I'm sure the internet will correct me if not, that these two both have a victory apiece so far. So this is sort of the rubber match. There's a high five from Maddie, and look at Goddess over here. She's taking exception.
Now Trace Lee Hunt got to look out because here comes Genesis.
Oh my goodness, arm breaker. Down goes Trace, and you can hear him screaming in pain.
And Genesis blew a kiss to Maddie. Disgusting.
Doesn't surprise me one single bit.
And Genesis continuing to work on that arm.
And the arm's not supposed to bend that way, Pete. I'm sure you know that. Easily pull it out of socket. You can break it, hyperextension.
Rotator cuff. Oh, cover.
Gosh, rotator cuff's the worst.
Very lazy cover by Genesis.
There's one thing for sure. You got to hook the leg or trunks or something if you're going to pin Trace Lee Hunt. And wait a second.
Oh, here comes MADDIE. Oh.
Run's got us off. We know what she was about to do.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness. Just got her hands up. Literally just got her hands up to block her face or would have had a broken nose. And here comes Trace.
Hit the suplex.
Big Russian leg sweep. There's the cover. Near fall right there for Trace Lee Hunt.
Genesis with the Irish whip. Ooh, into the turnbuckle for Trace Lee Hunt. That's tough.
Right into the Kapow turnbuckle.
MADDIE with words of encouragement for Trace Lee Hunt, who takes an uppercut.
It's no difference than the fans at FedEx Forum getting behind our Memphis Grizzlies and cheering them on and getting that momentum shifted. Oh, look at this. German suplex. Down goes Jason Genesis. Fans, we got to step away for a quick commercial break. It's going to put the sharpshooter on. But wait just a second. What is this?
Everybody in the ring at the same time. Not a tag team match, but great teamwork.
Double sharpshooter here. Both individuals tap out. Fans, that's it.
Here's your winner, Trace Lee Hunt.
Trace Lee Hunt with a big victory. An assist from MADDIE, the American Baddie. Fans, it's time to step away for a quick commercial break. More action on the other side. A second, one, and that's it.
I knew it.
Tim Bosby, the look of disappointment, but did the right thing. Great sportsmanship there. Ladies and gentlemen, and still Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. And wait a second, he just snubbed Allen. Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. We've got singles action up next. Pete Pranica, Dustin Starr, and Memphis legend King Cobra calling the action. And here comes Adam Priest. Oh, you know Adam Priest? Are you talking to you?
He was talking to me. Apparently, he pointed at me. Couldn't quite make out what he said. Hopefully, it was nice.
Maybe he's in another team's, like, his favorite, and he's pointing at you. Like, hey, you're talking trash about my favorite team. Anyway, welcome to the broadcast position, King Cobra.
All right, let's glad to be here. First, I want to thank all the people for coming out. And boy, they got a lot of big action matches planned today.
Wait till you see this next one. You have a lot of interest in this one coming up.
And introducing next his opponent, Tim Bosby.
This guy, King Cobra, he trained at the Memphis Wrestling Wrestle Center, still training to this very day. Had a couple of matches here on Memphis Wrestling, or one. He had an internet championship match against Zay Washington. Really showed up and showed out. You guys have been working on some things since then too, right?
Yes, Tim's a very good athlete. He's got that college degree background, and hey, he's willing to prove himself right now.
Absolutely. Ranked number 2 in the state of Tennessee in amateur wrestling. He is no slouch to winning big matches. Pete, 18 years old here, starting out. Now he's with Adam Priest, a man who is very good at technical wrestling, as you can see right off the jump.
I'm very interested to see how Bosby can translate from amateur wrestling to pro wrestling.
And also you can see that the Boz has a size advantage. He's much taller than Adam Priest, and I'm sure he outweighs him by at least 40 pounds.
Yes, and he's very agile. Don't let that size fool you. That kid can move.
All right, fans at home, any aspiring professional wrestlers, you might want to take some notes, because this one is going to be a technical battle, and it is going to be a wrestling match. And I know from time to time, or most of the time on Memphis Wrestling, we don't see wrestling matches. We see some punching and kicking in a fight.
Right.
But I expect to see some good technical moves here today in this one. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Oh, look at Adam Priest. I'll tell you, we mentioned tearing a rotator cuff earlier. That's the quickest way to do it right there, is a hammer lock. Oh, the bridge up from the Boz. Getting to the ropes once again. That should be a clean break for Tim Bosby. Adam Priest might be getting a little bit frustrated. I could see that might happen in a match like this. Still to come here today on Memphis Wrestling. Team Hollywood Click versus Team Wrestle Center. They are going to settle the score right here today on Memphis Wrestling, and the winner will move on to the finals of the Memphis Trios Tournament. I don't even know what to call that. Do you, Cobra?
Both of these athletes got some amateur-style moves. And like I said, Tim has a weight advantage, but it looks like his opponent has the ring advantage with skill.
Yeah, definitely some experience advantage for Adam Priest, and that's one thing that you can't teach is size and experience, and they're kind of equaled out in that department here.
Bosby, nice single leg takedown.
Very nicely done. Adam Priest is just so quick on the counter. Before Tim Bosby actually has an opportunity to lock those hands, Adam Priest is already transitioning a reversal. Ooh, this is not a good position to be in here for Tim Bosby. Adam Priest with all the leverage and momentum here.
Yeah, hammerlock and an arm lock combination.
Tim Bosby just too big to keep down. Shoot, big tackle. No, sir, not today. Not with the Boz in there. And you can see Adam Priest is chiseled. Very athletic build.
But he's smaller, and running into those shoulders, that was not easy.
Bosby tripped up that time. Nicely done. Adam Priest going to the floor here. It's breaking down early. Big knife edge chop, and you can see that Tim Bosby wearing his high school uniform here, Cordova. Once again, ranked number 2 in the state of Tennessee on that team. Bringing that expertise to the Wrestle Center and to the world of sports and entertainment.
That's where experience come in.
This started out as a technical match, and right now Priest is trying to turn it into a brawl.
Oh, here we go. A German suplex, possibly. Oh, my goodness. Way to use the ring as a weapon in your advantage, fans. We got to step away for just a moment. The action continues on the other side.
Memphis Wrestling is ready for the holidays. Hardcore holidays. Sunday, December 4th, we celebrate hardcore holidays with ECW legend Tommy Dreamer. Saturday, December 17th is our annual Grind City Rumble, where it's every man and woman for themselves. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
You're helping her study for a geography test. When a burger with steak, butter, and bacon sounds like the best, she's about to find out you can't read a map. Hey, Sonic steak, butter, bacon, cheeseburger.
Sonic. 96X is indie. 96X is alternative. 96X is Memphis. And this is the 96X Insult of the Week.
And every one of you, if you don't continue to follow the righteous path and you keep following down this heretical nonsense, each and every one of you will find yourselves on the path straight to hell.
Listen live anywhere in the world at 96xmemphis.com.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Tommy Dreamer is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat right now.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. During the commercial break, Adam Priest absolutely having his way with Tim Bosby. Now a big knee to the throat area off the middle rope. Once again, I am Dustin Starr, being joined on the call by the voice of the Memphis Grizzlies, Pete Pranica, and Memphis Wrestling legend, world champion King Cobra.
Man, that was a brutal fall.
What a shot. Knocked all 6'4", 240 pounds of Tim Bosby right on his back in the center of the ring. He's picking him up by the ears too, Pete. Is that legal in basketball?
It is most certainly not. Oh, a big chop by Priest.
Depends on what team.
Exactly.
Draymond comes to mind.
Exactly.
You knew
exactly.
I had to. Come on.
Yeah, you had to go there with Draymond Green. I know.
Once again, Adam Priest tying Tim Bosby up, trying to get a submission here. It's been duly noted several times that Adam Priest does have the experience advantage. Sometimes that is more important than anything else. And you can see he couldn't make him tap, so he had to transition once again.
Yes, but as we say at the Wrestling Center, do you have what it takes? And this is where you prove it right here.
And Tim Bosby's doing just that right now. Each side of the ring finally breaking the hold.
From pillar to post.
Oh my goodness, kapow right into the corner. Once again, Kapow Comics in Sherwood, Arkansas. Adam Priest is outside of the ring.
Tim's a great collegiate style wrestler, but this kind of match right here shows where the experience coming in.
Bosby in the ring by himself. Priest on the outside, trying to make it to his feet. Definitely don't want to see a count out. That's for sure.
Priest gets in at the count of 7. Bosby trying to get to his feet.
Standing on his hand?
He's doing all the old tricks. The old timers do that kind of stuff.
Priest picking Tim Bosby back up. Another forearm, big chop from Boz. Priest returns fire and elicits a reaction from the Wrestle Center.
Irish whip gets reversed.
Hard, sternum first into the turnbuckle.
Boy, and he put a lot of leverage in that.
Yeah, even hit the ground as he was doing it.
Right.
Looks like an electric chair of sorts. It is electric chair slam from Tim Bosby. That's pretty high up there, Cobra. German suplex. Absolutely plants Adam Priest. You can see Bosby still favoring that chest. Ripcord. Big clothesline.
What a clothesline.
Woo.
And the strap comes down.
Yes, sir. We've seen that a time or two. Here comes Bosby. Nobody home.
Great ring awareness. Did not slam himself into the turnbuckle. Both men out. Both men back in.
Neck breaker. Adam Priest once again showing that experience.
Inexperience.
Scaling the top rope. Bosby, wait a second. Top rope. Going for that belly to belly.
A headbutt.
Priest knows it too. Down goes the Boz in the center. No water in the pool. Look at this pinfall. And he got him. What a victory for the Boz.
Here's your winner, Bosby.
Let's take a look back at the action on Instant Replay, brought to you by Kapow Comics in Sherwood, Arkansas. 501-834-5769. Congratulations to that man right there, Tim Bosby, the Boz, picking up his first victory here at Memphis Wrestling. What a match, guys.
That was a great move. You know, you don't usually see young guys make that kind of move.
They might not be finished just yet. We've got some conversation in the ring. We had a little issue with this before. Wait, is he going to shake it or not?
There should be some respect between these two competitors. That was one of the better matches you'll ever see. Well done by both men.
Tim Bosby with the handshake. And he is victorious here today. And fans, up next, we're going to hear from Team Wrestle Center and Team Hollywood Click.
You know what? I can't believe I'm back here at the Wrestle Center. I can't believe they suspended me for 3 weeks. 3 weeks! But you know what? We got that trio tournament coming up against Derek, the wannabe king. You got that turncoat Ray Ray.
Better be ready.
And you got that bimbo announcer. I'm glad you slapped her taste out of her mouth. You understand me? But you know what? I can't wait. Because this trio tournament, I've got the best. Do you understand? I've got the best. I got Colton Cage. Look at that face, baby. Look at DDT, the most beautiful woman right here. And look at this body, baby. Van Vicious. And I promise you, we're going to demolish anybody who gets in our way. Anybody.
Today is it. It's Team Wrestle Center versus the Hollywood Click.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, are you worried about the Hollywood Click?
I'm not worried about the Hollywood Click. See, Diana Taylor, she's tried to slap the taste out of my mouth, but Diana, I'm ready for you. Derek, are you ready for Diana?
Oh, I am ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. You know, week after week, the Hollywood Click has been picking on me, and I'm tired of it. And last week, Coach, I almost came close to being Coach Cage. But this week, with my team, we're gonna do it.
Well, listen, Team Wrestle Center is ready, and you, Jimmy Blaylock, and the Hollywood Click, you guys get ready because we're coming. We're taking those trios titles.
That's right.
Yeah. It's time for the Southern Roofing and Renovations Slam of the Week.
And once again, I'm Dustin Starr, joined by King Cobra.
He caught him in midair.
Big slam! This could be it!
Need help? Call Anthony at 901-672-1292. Are you looking for a fun, interactive, action-packed way to raise money for your school fundraiser, special event, or nonprofit? Tag team with Memphis Wrestling. Call now at 901-729-6353. 96X is indie. 96X is alternative. 96X is Memphis. And this is the 96X Insult of the Week.
And every one of you, if you don't continue to follow the righteous path and you keep following down this heretical nonsense, each and every one of you will find yourselves on the path straight to hell.
Listen live anywhere in the world at 96xmemphis.com. Tommy Dreamer is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. And it's main event time, and these guys need no introduction. It's Jimmy Blaylock and the Hollywood Clique. And what do you think about Jimmy Blaylock's hat?
I don't like it at all.
Neither do I. He blames me for a lot of the downfall of the Hollywood Clique, but you know what? What goes around comes around. I had nothing to do with any of it.
No. Jimmy Blaylock is that persistent itch that never goes away. There's nothing you can do.
There's a lot of things we can compare Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock to, and some of them we can't even say on this program.
And none of them positive.
Right, exactly right. Memphis Trios action here, where we've got Colton Cage, Van Vicious, and DDT as Team Hollywood Clique here to settle the score against Team Wrestle Center.
Motivated by greatness.
Ray Sanders, Mackenzie Morgan, and Derek the King. Team Wrestle Center is here, and you hear, the Wrestle Center comes alive.
We know which team will get the support of everybody here at the Wrestle Center. And oh, by the way, DDT with a fake Women's Championship belt.
She is not the Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion. I think when Derek King just came over to the desk, I think he was saying the same thing. What's with the title? And fans, next week, right here on Memphis Wrestling, Cassandra Golden will go one-on-one with Diana Taylor to unify both championships. That should be good coming up next week on Memphis Wrestling.
You talk about bad career moves. Diana Taylor could have been America's wrestling sweetheart. I even had a crush on her. But then she throws in with Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock? That's the ultimate turnoff.
Let's head down to the ring for the official ring introductions with Terrence Ward.
The following contest is our main event. It is a Memphis Wrestling Trios Tournament match set for one fall. Introducing first, it is the team of Van Vicious, Casanova, Colton Cage, the self-proclaimed Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion, Dirty Diana Taylor, accompanied by Hollywood Jimmy, the Hollywood Clique.
Hollywood Clique has something to prove here today, according to Jimmy Blaylock.
And introducing next, their opponents, it is the team of Ray Sanders, Mackenzie Morgan, and Derek the King, Team Wrestle Center.
I'll tell you what, Pete. Those two in the ring there, standing side by side with Derek the King, their trainer, have been chomping at the bit. Blood, sweat, tears, hours and hours and hours, months and months of worth of training to get this opportunity right here today in the Memphis Trios Tournament. They are fired up.
They are fired up, but you have to be so very careful because there's no question the Hollywood Clique probably will have something underhanded to perform during the course of this match.
It's good you point that out because we have two members of Secret Service here at the desk watching Jimmy Blaylock's back, and of course, Jimmy out there with I Hate Dustin Starr hat on.
They're not legitimate Secret Service. I don't see an earpiece for either one of them.
Touche. Good point. Fake Secret Service is what Pete Pranica's saying. Tried to say that loud enough for them to hear me. Here we go. Derek the King squaring off against Casanova Colton Cage, the walking red flag, if you will. There's the hip swivel from Colton Cage, and he better watch out because Derek King will super kick his pearly whites right down his throat. DK and Colton Cage, collar and elbow tie up. We have been waiting for this for a while. So much drama, so much of an axe to grind on both sides of the ring here. Eat your heart out, ladies.
Derek King, arm drag takedown. Oh, there goes Van Vicious, another arm drag takedown. DDT coming in, and she's going to get treated to an arm drag takedown.
Welcome to Memphis Wrestling, Mackenzie Morgan. Team Wrestle Center looking awfully good to start out. Remember, the winner of this match will move on to the finals in the Memphis Trios Tournament. The finals will be a triple threat trios match. Winner gets the rings, and these rings are beautiful, Pete. I would say very similar to an NBA championship ring, if I could say that.
I like it. I like it.
I don't want to jinx anything, but maybe we'll get one of those at some point.
We'll keep our fingers crossed. All right, Cage back in against Derek the King.
Colton Cage has really made a name for himself here in Memphis Wrestling. Of course, we all know the legend of Derek King throughout the years and years of Memphis Wrestling, but Colton Cage in the last year and a half has really made a name for himself and made his presence felt.
Ray Sanders tagged in.
Top rope. Ray Sanders trying to break the arm of Colton Cage. Now, we're used to seeing referee Ray Sanders, not wrestler Ray Sanders. Big shot to the face there.
Nice reversal, flying drop kick.
And another one. Fans, Ray Sanders, hold it down. Don't go away. Conclusion of this match when we return.
Is your roof suffering from wind and storm damage? Call Anthony, your insurance specialist at Southern Roofing and Renovations. He'll do the fighting for you. 901-672-1292. We're on the road to the Grind City Rumble. 30 participants will enter. Only one will reign supreme. Reserve your ringside seat right now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at OrionFCU.com. Memphis Wrestling is ready for the holidays. Hardcore holidays. Sunday, December 4th, we celebrate Hardcore Holidays with ECW legend Tommy Dreamer. Saturday, December 17th is our annual Grind City Rumble, where it's every man and woman for themselves. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Is your dream to become a professional wrestler or sports entertainer? Let's make that dream a reality. Train with the best at the Memphis Wrestling Wrestle Center. Enrolling now at WrestleCenter901.com. Tommy Dreamer is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat right now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Turnabout is fair play. DDT just slaps Derek the King right in the face.
Oh, and of course DDT runs for the hills, tags in Colton Cage, misses with a wild swing. Derek the King, that's 2 lefts, that's 3 lefts, that's 4. And now a right hand puts him down.
Derek the King, House of Fire. Team leader for Wrestle Center. Ray Sanders with the tag. These two have turned out to be a really good tag team, it seems. Big double hip toss. Down goes Casanova. 2 count. Ray Sanders almost picked up the victory there.
Needed to hook the leg.
Good point. King Cobra was still out here. He would have said the same thing, and this is not where Ray Sanders wants to be. Wait a second.
Oh, fires back.
Ray Sanders.
Forearms, elbows.
Fighting out of that corner. Big buckle. What's Jimmy doing?
Up on the apron.
What is Jimmy doing
He's got
here?
the urn to the back of Ray Sanders.
Kidding me? He's been carrying that silly urn around since Halloween. Now Colton Cage on the attack, viciously attacking Ray Sanders in a mounted position.
And Colton Cage preening for the camera. Going for the cover.
2 count almost got him. Now choking the life out of him. right here in your living room. And now Jimmy Blaylock choking away on Ray Sanders. Meanwhile, Derek's trying to protect Ray, but he's doing more harm than he's doing good. All four members of the Hollywood Clique out there.
Yeah, somehow this is 4-on-3 plus 2 fake Secret Service guys.
That's 6. Of course, Jimmy Blaylock always has the numbers. Irish whip. Ducks one, ducks another. Van Vicious just too strong. Big power slam from Van Vicious. Ray Sanders is in a bad spot, and you can see Van Vicious rubbing his face in it. Ray Sanders was the hand-selected referee for the Hollywood Clique for quite some time. Helped Van Vicious pick up multiple victories, helped DDT win the women's championship until they turned on him.
And DDT with a blow to the midsection. Now Colton Cage, legal man in.
Taunting Derek. Taunting
I'm going to call Team Arrogance.
Team Arrogance, I like that. It's about right.
That's exactly what a traitor gets right there. Nothing but a traitor.
Jimmy Blaylock says that's what a traitor gets. Talking about Ray Sanders turning his back on the Clique, but it didn't really go down like that, Pete. I know you know that.
You know when Jimmy Blaylock is lying? When his lips move.
Every time his lips move.
But Ray Sanders in a tough way here.
If you missed it, you could go back to youtube.com/Memphis Wrestling and watch the episode featuring Teddy Long laying down the law on the Hollywood Clique, eventually turning Ray Sanders.
Oh, Ray going for a sunset flip. Can't quite get it.
Can he get it? He's trying. Wait, DK gets in the ring, kicks the arms. Sunset flip. 2 count.
Ooh, big clothesline by Colton Cage.
Wow, referee David Knight needs to check on Ray Sanders. He absolutely ate one that time.
And Ray's on the wrong side of the street here to try to get a tag. Cage, only a 2 count. Van Vicious now tagged in.
I don't know how much more Ray Sanders can take. Just getting pummeled.
A little sidecar slam.
Ooh, lands it.
Man, props to Ray Sanders taking a tremendous amount of punishment.
He got a little too close to DK. Had a handful of hair there. Once again, taunting with Ray Sanders. Big shot. Yeah, no, you're right. You definitely got to give props to Ray Sanders for taking this beating and still kicking out.
Oh, and Jimmy Blaylock doing Jimmy Blaylock things.
Once again. Watch out.
Vicious
referee.
misses 1 clothesline, misses 2.
Looks like they collided heads there. Big collision. Center of the ring. That might be the opportunity that Ray Sanders needs, the distance and space in order to make that tag that he desperately needs.
Has to clear those cobwebs and get to the corner.
Who's going to get the first tag? Usually the first tag gets the advantage. Van Vicious crawling, as is Ray Sanders. There's a tag to Colton, and here comes Derek the King. Big shot. Make it 2. And Mackenzie Morgan gets DDT. Colton Cage with Mackenzie Morgan in the center. Wait, what is he?
Blowing her a kiss?
You gotta be kidding me.
She's not impressed, by the way.
Neither am I. Big
yeah, there you go.
Face. Now she turns her attention to DDT, the self-proclaimed Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion. Look at this.
Double whip, triple whip.
Meeting of the minds. Colton Cage in there all by himself.
And Derek King.
Super kick. And that's it. Congratulations.
Wrestling Trios Tournament, Brandon Sanders, Mackenzie Morgan, Derek the King, Team Wrestle Center.
Men's Team Wrestle Center moves on. They defeat the Hollywood Clique, but we're all out of time. Join us right here next week. Team Memphis Muscle, who's going to be their partner? Plus the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship on the line, as well as the women's title. I am Dustin Starr. He's Pete Pranica. Saying so long, everybody.